Hey guys, my name is Bree and this is Car Snacks and Weird Ass Candy Reviews. So today I'm doing something a little different. I'm actually going to do a video on weight loss. I know, it's weird for someone who mainly posts about junk food and candy all the time. First off, I'm doing a new video every day in the month of December as part of my goal for Vlogmas 2018. So this post is going to be a little different, like I said, content-wise. I started the Intermittent Fasting Diet in 2017, January 2017. I learned of it from a coworker who had been very successful with it. She had lost over 100 pounds, actually, the year before. And so I was like, oh, I'm going to try that because I needed to lose weight. I was miserable. I had gastrointestinal problems. My back hurt all the time. I was in a lot of pain. I couldn't sleep at night or sleep through the night. So I was like, well, let me go ahead and try this. And I'm one of those people that I never was successful with the keto diet or Atkins or any of these like restrictive diets, eating certain colored items on certain days. I mean, there's so many different diet variations, and a lot of them I'm just like, I crash and burn, because if I tell myself I can't have something, I want it just that much more. So I was like, well, if I'm not going to be successful restricting the types of food that I eat, maybe restricting the time frames in which I do eat them might actually work better for me. And it did. I was successful with this diet. I lost over 70 pounds. I lost almost 80 pounds on this diet. This is what I looked like before, and this is what I look like now. So it's made a huge difference. You wouldn't think that just restricting your calorie intake for 8 hours a day would make that much of a difference, but it does. Since I work third shift, my time frames are probably a little different from other people's, but I only consume calories between the hours of 11 a.m. and 7 p.m. daily. Now, of course, I'm not perfect. I mess up sometimes, but as long as I stick to it, the overall plan is what counts. The first 2 months of this diet starting was the hardest, for sure. I was starving all the time. I was so hungry all the time. I slept a lot during that time frame, and of course going to the gym helps. But you know, the funny thing is when you're so overweight and miserable, you don't have the energy to go to the gym. It's just, I mean, that's a freaking thing on its own. It's just being able to get out of your house and be active. So I didn't have the energy to do that most of the time. So I started this diet, and I started to see, I only weigh myself, I only did a weigh-in once a week. Because if you consistently look at that number on the scale, I think that plays into just setting yourself up for failure, because you see the numbers fluctuating, and it's just psychologically, I think it just kind of makes you feel bad when you see it going up, and it makes you feel like you're not being successful. So I only do a weigh-in once a week, and I was noticing that I was losing somewhere between 1.5 pounds and 2 pounds a week. I really saw a difference probably about 12 weeks in. And that's when people started to notice a difference in my face. And I started to notice a bigger difference in the way my clothing fit. I was finally starting to fit into some of my old clothes that I hadn't been able to wear for a while. And that made me really happy. I mean, just being able to get in. There's just something so wonderful about fitting into a pair of jeans that you loved, that you weren't able to fit into, but getting back into them, that is a great thing. That's a great feeling. And after about a little over a year, I've lost almost 80 pounds. Now where I'm at, I'm happy where I'm at right now. Now I'm just maintaining, which that too is almost harder to me, almost harder than the weight loss itself. Because you don't have like a clear designated goal. Like you're not like seeing it every week. There's something about seeing the number drop every week. It just kind of motivates you, like, all right, I'm doing this. When you're trying to maintain, you're just trying to maintain. I mean, I'm definitely a lot more mindful of the food that I do eat. I know it doesn't seem like that because I love my junk food, okay? I love sweets. I love sugary items. I love savory items. I love dippy foods. I love snack foods. And that's something that was very hard to moderate for myself. That was something, all this stuff is fine in moderation. It was just the moderation part that I had a problem with. But funny is, after doing this diet, so typically what I do is I eat one large meal a day and one snack and one dessert. And then I'm full for the rest of the time. I mean, starting off, I was starving for that first 2-month period. But after my body became acclimated to this diet, no problems with it. I mean, I don't even get hungry now. After I eat my large meal, I'm good. Like yesterday, I had probably 2 cups of roasted vegetables, some greens, so collard greens, mustard greens, turnip greens, and some turkey, mixed in with some cheesy potato soup and some salmon. It was really good. And then I had a couple of cookies and some, like a nut pretzel mix. So, and also the learning to be more mindful of what I'm eating. I have been eating healthier because of that. I'm trying to pack as many nutrients into my large meal as I can. So I very rarely eat fast food anymore. I almost never eat fast food anymore, actually. Outside the occasional, like, milkshake or treat. That has helped considerably with the weird gastrointestinal stuff I was dealing with. But even so, if I want to go and eat out, I don't feel bad because I do it within that 8-hour time frame, which, when starting off in the beginning there, I was still eating out. I was still going, and Arby's is a favorite. I love to go eat Arby's or sub sandwiches. Pizza is also another favorite. I still eat those things. I don't limit myself on that. I'm definitely a sucker for Dairy Queen Blizzards. Obviously, I do like those, and I pick those up probably more often than I should, especially after going to a movie. I love to go to a movie and get some ice cream afterwards. So, there's that. I make sure that I'm only eating it within that time frame. So, it's been quite the journey, and I'm thankful for my coworker for letting me know about this diet. This is something that you can do several different ways. I've read several articles in health magazines about it. You could do days on, days off. You could break up the 8 hours. That's how I did it. It was just the 8 hours straight daily. I set that time, and that's worked out well for me. Now again, not all diets work for all people. So, if this may not be the right one for you. I don't know. You gotta find what works for you. This just happened to work well for me, and I'm glad that I did it. I hope you guys are having a great day. I hope this was helpful. And if you like this video, give it a thumbs up, or even better, subscribe. Again, I'm going to be doing new videos every day in the month of December, and trying to mix it up a little bit. So, anyway, I'll talk to you guys later. Have a great day. Bye.